Okay, we have 2 new babies to add to the avocado. And I just cut their tips because once they hit 12 inches, you cut the top off. So it kind of breaks my heart to do that because you see so much good growth on there, and it takes a long time for an avocado tree. They're very sensitive. Oh, this grass. My grass is going a little crazy. I need to get a gardener in here to do something about all that. But it's that crabgrass. There. So once they hit 12 inches, you just snip off the top. We have this one right here. That's our other baby. And we just cut the top of that one too. So you just clip the little top, all the little brand new baby shoots. And then that'll make it branch out, because if you don't cut the top off, it will not branch, and it'll just be a stringy, like spidery. It'll just get too tall and it won't branch out like these ones. So like in my other videos, these 2 were 2 of 5. I think I maybe had 7. I threw them out. What you do is I just tossed my avocados out the window because they were bad. They went rotten. Didn't make them in time. And I threw them out in my compost outside my kitchen window. I would do all my vegetables and scraps. You just toss them in the dirt. Add a little soil, turn the dirt. It's feeding the worms, making better soil. So I wasn't even thinking, and then an avocado tree grew. Then another avocado tree, and then by the time I got out there, there's 7 of them. Well, these are the 2 that made it. This one's getting pretty tall. This is actually 2, but the other one that's wrapped around with it is not doing so great. It's kind of small. That's the second one right here. And I wanted to separate them, but I'm afraid I might hurt my... And this is what happens when we use composting. We threw cherry tomatoes out the window into the dirt, and they decided to grow a plant. So we have tomatoes by the avocado tree. But I'd say that's maybe 10, 12 feet. Getting there. And this was just from a avocado I threw out the window, and this is in Sacramento. We're in Sacramento, and my avocado trees are doing pretty good. Much better in the summertime than in the winter. They do look a little sad in the winter, but I think they've grown a good 4 or 5 feet over the summer. In my other videos, you'll see how tall they were at the beginning of this season. But these are right here in my front. I put them in front of windows to reflect the sun onto them so they'll stay nice and warm. And then what you do is you just pull the leaf, the water leaf, when it becomes a branch on it, like right here. You have a branch, and so you would just take the water leaf that's under it and snap it right off. Same as with my 420 grow, I just take the water leaf when the branch is a good 5 inches. And these are doing pretty good. I love that shine on them. We've had a lot of fires here in California, so there's a lot of ash on them. I need to clean them again. But they're pretty healthy. So yeah, I just cut the tops of those little ones right there. Yeah, we had pumpkin seeds too. So we threw those out in the yard and got a few pumpkins. And the pumpkin's kind of holding on to this avocado tree. I don't know if that's why it's so small or if it's just the position I put it in, because the window's not reflecting any sun because of these bushes here. That one's kind of taking over my yard. Nothing like a fresh tomato from the garden. We have a lemon tree, blackberry bush, more tomatoes, jalapeno peppers, jalapeno over there. Almost ready to pick. But now it looks really sad because I took the top off. But like I say, once it hits 12 inches, you cut that top off and then it'll start really growing really good. It'll be in shock for maybe a week to 3. But then it'll really start branching out. And that's my nectarine tree. It's doing pretty good too. I put it right here by the fence because we live down the street from a school. And I'd like to see the children get fresh fruit as often as possible. So I put it right on my fence so they could just pick the fruit. And I'll put a sign out here, please be gentle with me, but you can eat my fruit.